from its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome, everybody, to the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, happy to be here with you alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. He's getting ready, down into his stance, and here we go.
We expected him to test very well here, and he did not disappoint. That's one of the best times we'll see today.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. A bit of an early exit and underwhelming, to say the least.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Man, what a great jump right there. Imagine what that explosiveness and agility can do for whoever drafts him.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
That is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL field.
All right, partner, the traditional drills are done. Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to on Sundays.
Yeah! Pick it up already. Ready? Go! Yeah! Well done! We're almost there, a little more. Ready, ready. Ready. Yeah. You got that. Here we go, shot. And up. What was that? Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Push through.
There were some highlights from that performance, no question, but I'm not sure he answered all the questions or checked all the boxes that some of these scouts had with that kind of showing. That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
Now with the athletic testing done, we're going to get to see him take some live reps.
Take your time, focus. Ready, break. Check go. Woo! Yeah. Okay, ready? Yeah. Go. Race. Woo! Yeah. Okay, break. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. You got that. Got it. Ready. Go close. One more. Hold it ready. Ready? Yes. Yeah. Woo. Here we go. Set. Set up. There we go. There we go. Well done. Okay. Well done.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
Well done. Take your time, focus. Let's go. Go through. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Yes. Yeah. Woo. Let's go now. Yep. There we go. There we go. Well done. Okay. Well done.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching.
New York set to take the field. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard, 43 yards. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back to throw. Woodard. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 75 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets that to the longtime Charger. It's Mike Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
They'll run with Hall. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week one. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He finds Wilson.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43.
And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Woodard. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin. 43 yards.
And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week one.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together. So
their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. Open man here is Conklin. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A final shot before break. Woodard.
This one deep for Wilson.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson as time expires in the first half. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So the numbers are starting. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is born.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard forced out to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made it in their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week one.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week one, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Well, this is caught by Williams. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2nd and 3.
He completes it to Wilson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
to throw. Woodard escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is going to lose yardage here. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Jet football. New York set to take the field.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Woodard. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself.
New York set to take the field.
And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Let's go now.
2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Woodard. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Jets and the Titans, and it comes your way next.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Clemson.
And as we begin week 2 in the NFL,
throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And 22 more yards there and another first down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back in the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon, I would imagine. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the...
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Back to throw. Woodard. That is caught. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mike Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, That should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on first down. Steps away. 20, 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Operating from the gun. Woodard forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard being chased out left. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports. Sorry, Coach. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
First down, New York.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Looking to throw. Woodard out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. Back now in Nashville. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Woodard. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Jets are on their way to a 2-0 start. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily.
New York set to take the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard, that's complete to Lazard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun. Woodard. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready? Go!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back to throw again. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes air...
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
So out now come the Jets. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive.
Ready? Set, go!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard, he's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
It's week 3 of the 2024 season. And coming up next, it's the Jets' electric quarterback. He was a tour de force a week ago, 6 passing touchdowns. It's the Jets in the path.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Clemson. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The numbers for Williams a week ago, well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minute.
And that'll be incomplete.
Ineligible receiver.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, Woodard. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Back to throw. Woodard. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the Patriots 30-yard line.
2nd and 14. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Alan Lazard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team, but mentally.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. He's got it to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Looking to throw. Woodard. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. A solid stiff arm. Still going. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets have taken the lead. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Second and 9 now. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now we've got a stoppage for an injured player, and that appears to be Garrett Wilson, who is shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got the hook up to Lazard.
Offside. Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out, but all the game.
That is caught by Williams for a Jets touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touch? Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. So we've hit halftime to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard got his man. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. There he goes again. And down to the 19-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him. And hit it he did.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Nifty move. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. That is caught by Williams. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone. And this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
Here we go, set. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Woodard. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
That is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Back to throw. Woodard. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like...
New York set to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand,
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats again. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game. Now 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Woodard. He's got it. Touchdown. Mike Williams. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Jets have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll
It's week 4 of the 2024 season. And coming up next, it's the Jets' electric quarterback. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Jets and the Broncos, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League present. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Clemson.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down. Woodard. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Well, taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, he was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Here's Hall again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Jets at 3-0 here in the month of September. They coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. If you look at this Bronco defense, they're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. Able to slither by. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He hit Mike Williams, you remember, with a touchdown pass on the previous drive. And they'll look for another as they start out here 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Delay of game, offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still second down.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Woodard. He completes this to Russell Gage. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Woodard. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Russell Gage, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be...
Ready up.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard, flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Back to throw. Woodard. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Defensively, didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Looking to throw. Woodard being chased out left. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Now he's into the clear again.
A beautiful fake. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they'd pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Woodard. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike Williams
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Jets are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the...
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
19, Tiger.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capability.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over one. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun. Woodard. This one finds Wilson downfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw. Woodard. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5.
This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute.
What up, man? I'm looking for some superstars like you to play in some showdown events. Let's go play some 3-on-3.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's the Jets' electric quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Jets and the Vikings, next on Madden Football.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Clemson.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the
throwing to start the drive. Woodard, he gets that to the longtime Charger. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35 from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, he's number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just through number 20 on that last drive. And they start here with a 1st down. To throw from his end zone. Woodard. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw. Woodard. He'll find Williams on the slant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Woodard. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Off the play fake. Woodard. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. 3rd down here. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. There's a nice move. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Back to throw again. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Operating from the gun. Woodard buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. Looking to throw. Woodard working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mike Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in his first half. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Woodard. And Wilson with it, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Woodard. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Woodard. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Give him 30 yards there. Back to throw. Woodard. Touchdown! Russell Gage. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw. Woodard. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So
He's got the 3 touchdown passes through the air. Last drive showed off a little bit of that versatility, ran one in. So 4 total touchdowns for him here as they start out 1st and 10 on this drive.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to throw. Woodard.
This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Wide open receiver complete. 25 yards that time.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike Williams.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jets have got it on cruise control. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun.
Woodard. He finds Wilson.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
53 yards.
And the Jets are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the...
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard forced out to his left.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future,
Your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they
Okay, good morning. I love y'all too. Eat it. Have a good day.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's the Jets. Rocket Arm quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Jets and the Bills on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for... The Jets take the field for their first drive. They're brought out by one of the team's youngest and...
Here we go, set.
First and 10, looking to throw. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's somebody who's dealt with his share of these. Mike Williams, the man shaken up. First down, ball at the 36. He'll throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Juke the defender. Decent gain here, but short of the first. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Took off with it again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. The Jets and their quarterback ready to take over once again.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's out the clear. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call it different?
Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point.
Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Jets ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Throwing now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pass play now. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's complete to Wilson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Working inside the red zone. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And it sets up second down. They'll throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, Kate. It's been tough. And when they needed a play, he's dug.
And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll throw to begin this drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on first and 10. Escapes out to the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. The Jets have... Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Goal to go, they're passing. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a fourth quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual-threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. He'll look to throw it. Buying some time left. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. So the win goes to the Jets. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
On one, ready? On one, ready? Ready, start! On one, ready? Right, 80! Here we go. Right, 80!
On the jump.
On one, ready? Start!
Here we go, set. Ready, break. Ready. Ready. Mustang 19. Yeah.
Here we go, here we go. Turbo touch. Here we go. Start.
Okay, ready. Set.
On two, ready? 42. Here we go, here we go. Start.
It's week 7 of the National Football League. And coming up next, it's the Jets. Rocket arm quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Jets and the Steelers.
So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. They're brought out by one of the team's youngest and brightest in his...
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he's going to throw back deep to the middle. That's caught at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing it again here. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Setting up a throw. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the...
Offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers. Play action on first down. This one finds Gage. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. To the air now on first and 10. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Here's a throw. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. They'll throw on third and long. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's fourth down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DB's like...
Throwing from the gun here. Gage makes the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. Escapes out to the left. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw it on first down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Touchdown, New York! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Airing it out to start this drive. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. That throw behind his intended target.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. They are throwing it again. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's good for a gain of 5. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Here's 2nd and 5. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. He's on the move. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Everybody rushing back to the line. Second and manageable. He's throwing. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of...
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's going to keep it this time. Touchdown, New York! The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy.
They'll throw on first. Flush down out to his left. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. And that's a New York touchdown. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Jukes out a one-stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Let's go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Trying again following the sack. That's complete to Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's the Jets' electric quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Jets and the Patriots. All that and more coming up.
The Jets take the field for their first drive. They're brought out by one of the team's youngest and brightest in his first season out of Clemson.
If there's...
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10, looking to throw. Caught by Lazard. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's a New York touchdown! The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted right now.
Pass play on first and 10. Forced out to his right. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to pass on first and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Second and 10 now. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at third and very long. Gets himself free. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
Throwing now on first down. Wilson on the slant. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now lead by 10. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown.
Ready, break.
To throw here on first down. Escapes out to the left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a faint possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has his man. It's Corley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Jets leading near the break. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And it's something only the most elite runners have accomplished at the position. It's a 1,000-yard campaign after that last carry. And you got to admire the willingness to build this offense around him. Really let him call his own number whenever he's had the opportunity this year. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Trying to work quickly now. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt.
To throw it on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up.
They'll come out throwing. Gage makes the catch. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing off the play fake here. Wilson's got it. No one around. He's got space. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give
Throwing from the gun. That's caught at the 4. He has the New York touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think that.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. On the move, headed right. And he'll get it up to the 44. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the fields, and he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah, and throwing these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Pass play coming here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Jets keep running away with this. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of... So it's a road win for the Jets. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.